SGC here, and we're back with a movie review of Red Dragon, directed by Ratner. You might know him from Rush Hour series, and most recently some really not great films. Mirror Mirror movie 43, though he did horrible pauses, but I think this guy's a total hit and miss for me. But Red Dragon totally was an enjoyable watch for me. So this is stemming from the motivation of just recently finishing Hannibal the TV show and hearing that Red Dragon is considered to be the 4th season's material. So I totally watched this and I enjoyed it. I mean, it was just interesting to see different casting, as Crawford was played by different race people and even Freddie Lounds was played by a different gender, so it was interesting play on that. And just to see how Will Graham, that's the biggest thing with how he deals things differently. Will Graham here is more evidence-based, whereas Will Graham in a TV series is just magical power based. Anyway, I loved how Hannibal Lecter is not the forefront here, that's why I really enjoyed Hannibal TV series, that Hannibal Lecter wasn't a forefront, but at the same time he played a bigger role in the TV series too than in the movie, as the focus of the movie was more on He Shall Not Be Named playing Francis Dolarhyde, and the Tooth Fairy was a menace for sure, and it was just this play on this who's better and sort of thing, and it just sort of mirrored Hannibal season 1 as to they were saying who was the Ripper, and Hannibal had to show himself to prove that he's the real killer and he has pride to defend. And same thing for here, as Hannibal Lecter had to show the Tooth Fairy the ropes because he is the better guy. So pretty much for me, there's not much to complain or say that I didn't like. Sure, there were dry patches here and there, though I really enjoyed the relationship between all the characters, and it was just interesting to see a different dynamic or different portrayal of all the characters that I watched for 13 episodes. Seeing that 13 episodes running at 40 minutes each, that's a lot more time that I spent with those guys than a movie that was 2 hours long. So I totally cannot wait to also check out Manhunter, which was back in 1986 adaptation of the book itself. And Red Dragon is not considered a remake, so that's an interesting take, so I can compare and contrast for sure the two movies. And yeah, so I can't wait to check out Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal as well. So yeah, so I totally recommend this if you have not seen the movies and you have seen the TV series. So it's just an interesting play on perspectives and just the thing how things are portrayed. Yeah, it was just fun to just see Hannibal and the crew once again, despite the fact that the TV series is over. So anyway, that's all for this movie review based on the motivation of Hannibal TV series. That's all. See ya.